Hello again. What's happening? Welcome back. Should have got more water before I started this. We're doing the fake green screen here. This is the NVIDIA, what's it called? I haven't used it in a while. NVIDIA Broadcast. It's dope. You should check it out. Okay, here's the deal. So I was just going to sit down and do some work, but it's been a few days and, I haven't done a thing in a while. Haven't done a daily recap. So there's a couple things maybe that I could talk about, but more than anything, I want to do some market research because I was just gonna sit here and do this anyway. So I'm just gonna kind of like talk through like my thoughts and the things that I'm doing, because I think that'd be kind of cool to just chat about and document. So let's do this real quick. So way back on Friday, worked at Ray's, filmed an FBP, worked on the FBP site. We're gonna get into all that. Upgraded the server. That's a huge thing because we're doing a lot more shit for Find a Tech and all that. Worked at Ray's, new air fryer, taught some website development to my cousin. That was cool. We sold our first FBP product, but like I said, there's a lot more to talk about there for that. Worked at Ray's, filmed an AM and the PM. And then Monday, finance day, worked on this. This FBP site has really been a lot the past week, so that's why we are going to dive in deeper. Got a haircut, dinner, actually went to the gym. That was funny. Tuesday, took trash out, texted about a typo on the NBHL.com website. My name was spelled wrong, had to get that fixed. And then I made this happy flow chart thing on Instagram. Mark Joe Smansky. You should go check me out on IGs. There you go. There's my Instagram. And then what else do we do here? Special calendar for Ray's, processed FBP, processed AM and the PM, helped my grandmother with a couple things around her house, developed a daily routine. Like yesterday was just fucking packed. Deposited some money, went to hockey, tax prep. I got a tax meeting tomorrow morning. That should be fun. A lot of shit. So, and then today I actually worked outside. I actually got like a sunburn. You can kind of see that. It's crazy. And then I published FBP, promoted it, worked on the site more, mailed some stickers, had some people, watched the movie Into the Wild. Finished it up. That was a crazy movie. I would highly recommend that. But all that was the fastest I've ever gone through the MJS Daily Recap, I think. I like it. It's cool. It's not nearly done enough, but I think that it's a cool concept. But today, like I said, I want to talk about a little bit more. I want to talk specifically about this bad boy right here. So this is the Fueled by Progress website. It has came a fucking long way since it was like, so a little bit of backstory. This has been on my to-do list, on my radar and everything. I'm actually going to take, I'll leave the chat on, but I'm going to take this off and this off because that's not important right now. This has been on my list for a long time, and actually I should probably go like this real quick, and just so we can kind of get like a good full idea of what we got going on here. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, but I appreciate you. We're working on it. It's coming around. I gotta reload this here so we can clear the cache. Yeah, so we're working on it. So I appreciate that. Like I said, we've done a lot of work. We've done a lot of work on this. It's very funny because there have been months after months. Hoodie and black, yes, actually, absolutely. So we got apparel, and those are just the new arrivals, but we have like new arrivals, so like the newest ones that I put on there. This is everything we have so far, and I need to do a lot more because there's a lot more to this whole thing. But yeah, we got the Origin hoodie in black. I just came up with the name Origin. I don't fucking know. And then so we got these, and then like it kind of like relates like different products and shit like that. Everything here is custom. This is no Shopify shit. This is WordPress. This is me like totally building all this stuff so I can do whatever the hell I want. I've done a lot of market research to this point, and I wanted to come on here and I wanted to do more market research and just like document it because I haven't been doing that enough. And I'm very excited. So everything that you see here, I don't actually hold any of this inventory yet. This is all print on demand stuff actually from Printful. So we're just getting started with it, but it's still high quality shit. It's not like really custom where I want the brand to get to at some point, but we got to start somewhere because we just, we haven't done enough as far as the apparel side goes. And if I'm going to have this website, I'm going to use it to the best of my abilities. And I've gotten multiple comments saying that this is fucking astronomically cheap for a hoodie. And I want to do that. I want to keep these prices really, really like, fucking baseline for the most part for this stuff that is just like, kind of relatively standard. And then as we continue to up the quality, then we can continue to expand, continue to charge more money, just make cooler shit. So it is a process, and that is what we are doing right now. So, so that's kind of where we're at. And the backstory with Fueled by Progress is that I've been working on this site. I don't know when the fuck I started it, but every single month, like I had a thing in my calendar, end of the month, Fueled by Progress site is going to be done. And I just kept pushing it. And this month, I actually have it at the end of the month. And it's very close now. Website is never done, but it's far, far, far along from where it was. And this site actually had like a cover on it, like a cover page where you couldn't get in for a very long time. And then I just decided I'm gonna rip that off there. I'm just gonna start working on it. So I'm very happy with where we are at and how we're moving along with this. We got a lot more to do still, like I said, but we are definitely light years ahead of where we were just a week ago. Honestly, I put a lot of time and effort into this. So what I want to do is I'm in a place now where if anybody's here or if anybody even later wants to ask me any questions about how I did any of this or whatever, I will absolutely answer those questions. But my goal here is if I wasn't streaming right now, I would just be sitting at this desk looking over this website and looking over other people's and brands' websites to see what can I do, what can I add, what is necessary, what is needed, and all that sort of stuff. So that is what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to do it on stream because hopefully maybe it'll bring some people some value. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get work done regardless. So we're going to do that. And I think the easiest way potentially to do that is to just like write a couple notes down here that I actually have written on the whiteboard behind me, but you can't see it because we got the green screen going on. So here's the thing. So if we go back to, actually we could probably go right here. And I'll just unarchive this for now. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll just do it right here. So this is the script to this episode that I did right here, 73, Future of FBP. So this is the script here. So it was like I was talking about 2019, I was talking about 2020, and I was talking about like the future for 2021, and that's where we're going to spend our time here. So for Fueled by Progress, I want there to be 3 parts of the brand, 3 branches of it. So podcast, apparel, and community. So when I'm thinking about the website and I'm thinking about the epicenter of the brand here, we have podcast as the first thing, we have apparel as the second thing, and we have community as the third thing. Do I have a Discord or decide against it? So that's a great question. I do have a Discord. I did make it. I made it a while ago, actually. It has a few members in it, but here's the thing. Actually, I might be able to show it. I could probably show it here, right? Let me see if I can start Discord up. I don't know where it's going to land and what it's going to be on, but we will open it up here on the streams. Oh, I got to fucking log in. Damn it. All right. So here, I'll try to explain the Discord situation here while I try to log into this thing, because I think it's got 2-factor on and all sorts of bullshit, because like you need that if you have a server or something crazy. But here's the thing. So I wanted to do a Discord server because I saw some other people doing Discord servers, and I was like, fuck, that is an awesome platform. And I like Discord. I do. I think it's very functional. But the problem for me is twofold in a sense. The first part of the issue is that I feel that Discord is mainly targeted towards gamers in a sense. So that's kind of like one thing. But like that's not even like the bigger part of it. It's just like, for me specifically, where the fuck is my authenticator? For me specifically, it's like I don't necessarily want to have to handle another platform. It's not like I'm against it, but let me see if I can bring it up here. So this is where I'm at so far. I don't know what streamer mode is. I don't really care. Let's see. Okay, so you can see this here. All right, great. So this is how far I got on Discord. I mean, I'll throw the link in here. I don't know where the hell the link's at. It's like somewhere in here. I don't know what I'm. Server invites. Invite people. Copy. Okay. Boop. All right. I think if you click that and you go in, you could be in the server. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I like Discord. I do. I like how it's pretty. You can do like. I was really into this for like 5 days. Like you could get. Different things up here that shows you like how many people you have in here. I configured all that. You're investing in Discord and making someone admin do it for me. It's an amazing platform. Allows you to do all this stuff, podcasts, and do this stuff. Highly suggest do this. So yeah, so I totally get what you're saying. Totally get it. I have one. Yeah, like this is it. Like this is if I'm gonna have a Discord, this is it. So like that's the link there, and this is it. So this is. Here's the thing. I think it's a good thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with it. So I think that something like that is definitely something that is probably better for me. If I did like invest in it and have somebody help me do this and handle this, because I think that'd probably be a better way to go about this, because there's just too much shit here. Like I enjoyed messing around with this and playing around and doing what I wanted to do here. But like, there's just too much stuff. Like, I mean, this is automated, the recaps when I go live and shit like that, that's automated. But there's a lot of this other stuff like general chat and all these other things that I made. Like they have really, like, it's really cool, but at the same time, I don't know. Here's the thing. I have a hard time with this. Because I feel like this is one option, but another option is like a community tab on this website, and basically like a Facebook group or like a Discord server, but on this website where you can log in, you can do all that sort of stuff. The question becomes is like, would more people want to go to the Fuel by Progress website and like connect with people, or do more people have Discord? I don't know. I really don't know. I could try kind of both. I could try to rep the Discord server, but I don't know. The way that I'm thinking about this is I want this website to be the epicenter of everything. So that's where the apparel is going to be. That's where the podcast, like you can get to the podcast, you can get to it other places and stuff. Yeah, no, I definitely get it. I just don't know if my audience is on there. Maybe they are. I haven't done enough research on it, but I mean, that's the, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we got it. It's up. It's here. So I'll try to market it a little bit more and see if we can get some more people in here. But like I said, I got a couple other people in here, and it's like, I don't know. It's just tough because I think that, I don't know. Every pro outweighs every con. Document, just trust me. Okay. All right. We'll do the Discord. I'll try to market it a little bit more. And then if I find anything better, then we'll do it on site. Cause like I said, I don't know. Cause we got a lot of social media down here. That I already don't use. I mean, we're active on, YouTube, obviously. I actually want to get more active on there because I'm not doing enough clips. I want to get active on TikTok doing clips. Twitter, we're literally not active at all. And then the posts just go out on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. But I don't know. It's definitely a platform, so we'll try to get more people in there. We'll try to get more stuff going. And fuck, here we go. Here, I'll prove it to you. Actually, I don't know how you. What do you do? You just do the invite link for the link to Discord? I have no idea. We'll just go like this. I'll show you exactly how this is done. Discord, all icons. You're gonna be shitting me. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Dis. Are you kidding me? There we go. Discord. And then, do I still have it? Nice. I guess that's it. I guess it's just the link, right? It's just the invite link. So if you click that, you can go to it. I have no idea. Maybe. But yeah, there we go. So now we have it. Reload it. Might be still cached. That's a pain in the ass. Nice. Actually, we'll do it like this. There we go. Cool. There's the Discord. Discord's on there. Boop. So community is definitely a big thing. Maybe I could have like join now and it'd just be that. But I do want people to create accounts on the site though too. So there's a lot kind of like spewing through my mind here. Like I said, I want to do some more market research specifically on the apparel and everything. I will do that. Thank you, brother. So there's a lot more kind of spewing through my mind here of stuff that I want to do. There's a lot more content that I need to put on, like on the about and things like that. But I have a couple ideas, and what my idea is, so the first thing, what was I actually doing before like I got on here? I was looking at other websites and seeing what they were doing, because I didn't go back here. Let me go back here for a second. Let me go down here and let me put on the 3 things that are on this board, the big like ideas that I have, big pieces of what this website needs to have moving forward. So one is a way, a place for people to partner / sponsor the show. So partners and sponsors, like form or something like that, like a section where like you as like a person that has a company or something like that, you can, like, if you like the show, then you can easily reach out and you can say, hey, Mark, love Fueled by Progress. We can, if you want to team up here, we can work on this together. We can, they pay me like, I don't know, money, and they can add in the show or something like that. So I think that's definitely something. I'm not like super keen on that. Like, I don't really want like a lot of sponsors, and I don't want sponsors that are just BS. Like, I want to believe like actually in the product, but I still want an opportunity for people to reach out if they do want to do that. So something like that. The next thing specific to that is I would love to have some form of listener support. Now, I would love it to be like Patreon, but I don't want it to be Patreon, because again, I'm not trying. This is where I really see a lot of people fuck up. They have too many fucking things going on. Like, you can't have, like, this is the same thing with Discord. It's like, I don't want to necessarily go to Discord because it's a whole nother platform that I have to fuck with. Like, yeah, you can get mods, you can admins and stuff like that, but it's like, until I get to that point, like, I'm already doing this and 3 other companies, like basically all the work. So I really need to like be careful with how fucking thin how fucking far I stretch myself. So like Patreon-esque, but not Patreon. So like I can easily do something like this on the website, and it's like, it'd be something like, if you love the show and you want to continue to see us grow, and you feel like, you feel like something, then you can create an account, and you can do like, I don't know, $5 a month or something like that. Just like the same type of thing, like $5 a month. And then, I mean, maybe we could use Patreon, but still, I don't like Patreon. I want it to be a members thing. I want to keep everything in there. So it's like a membership thing somehow, where it's like $5 a month, and you get maybe like discounts, or you get, I don't like exclusive content, because that means I have to like figure out how to fucking produce more content, but like exclusive content, something to that regard. I was really thinking the discounts thing, like maybe like recognition somehow if you want it. Like, I don't fucking know, something like that. But listener, I'm thinking, like, I don't want to put more ads in the show. Like, I already put like an ad in it in the actual podcast part for like for Anchor that like we recorded, and we just stick it in there and make literal pennies. So, until like the show is on like it has 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we can make ad revenue from that, like, pretty much not gonna make any money from that sort of stuff. So like, I kind of want more listener support than I do, like actually more sponsors. but still, so somewhere, something where people can reach out to partner. I don't know. Can reach out to partner with FPP, something like that. I don't know, something like that, like companies, something. I don't know. So that's the podcast portion of it to an extent. Those are two things that I definitely want to implement. The rest, there's a couple more things. There's a couple more things, like just in general, like become, or what is it? Like join the team. So this would be like if you wanted to join the team to, you know, help with social media, or what else? Like design clothing, or I don't know. Just anything. Like, I don't know, edit videos. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But like join the team. Like, I want to join the team section. Cause like, here's the thing. I am not actually anticipating anybody's going to fucking want to join the team anytime in the near future. Like, maybe if I asked and I gave like a thing, but like, I don't think anybody's just going to be like, oh, you know, Fueled by Progress was kind of cool. Let me go jump in there. Like maybe, I don't know, but I'm not anticipating. I'm not expecting it. However, I want a part of this. Fuck, man, we can talk, dude. Definitely. Let me know what you want to do. I will tell you right now, I've been extremely hesitant to start any of this stuff, like the actual part of it. Like, I could build the stuff online to get it to work, but like the actual part of like bringing anybody on, I gotta be honest, Fueled by Progress does not make really any money right now. We've sold like one shirt, and we make a couple pennies from the podcast thing, so it's like we're very much in the round and pound thing here. So yeah, and I think there's definitely a bunch of huge steps as well, and we're trying to continue to move forward there. What was I saying there? But the main thing is, I want to give people the opportunity to do something if they want to do it. Meaning, I don't expect people to want to necessarily join the team right now. Like maybe some people would, right? But the idea is, if you want to partner, I don't want to miss that opportunity. If you want to join the team, I don't want to miss that opportunity. If you want to support the show, I want to give you that opportunity. You don't have to use them. Do I expect them? No. But like, I want that opportunity and the fucking page on the website, like something as simple as that. I want the structure to be in place, because I think that it's worth it, because I'm doing it all myself. Like, I don't have to, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy to fucking work this. Like, I'm actually learning too how to build websites more efficiently and better and stuff like that. So it's really a lot of just wins all the way around for me. But that's the reason. So I'm just kind of like jotting down some features here that we absolutely need to do. So join the team is a pretty big one at some point moving forward, because we're gonna need more help. And then what else? And then this is the biggest one, like probably by far. So, and this is on the apparel side of things. So almost not every, like a lot of different like apparel companies, specifically Alphalete, and we'll look at some more in the market research here pretty soon. Affiliates, like ambassadors, like brand ambassadors. So I put out some content like earlier today on Instagram, and it was like, you know, I was just kind of talking about this, and it's like, so a brand ambassador, so like John Smith is like an FBP ambassador, and then John Smith markets FBP clothing to his fans, to his audience, and then his fans purchase clothes, FBP clothes, whatever, via John's special link, and John gets like 5% of the sale, or 5 or 10% of the sale or something of the sale, and the customer gets 20% off or some shit. I have seen this time and time again from so many different people. Not exactly like that, but like some sort of hodgepodge of that in essence. And I think it's really, really, really good. And the reason I say that is because you have so many things packed in here. So you have, the first thing is you have social proof, right? You have John Smith marketing clothes for you. So he's just like, in their eyes, he's kind of just like a customer in a way, even though he's not really, like he's kind of being paid to market it, but like, hopefully they actually believe in the brand and they're not just like totally being a piece of shit. Like you want people to be honest about the clothing and things like that. So like I've been on the other side of this where I market products for people and I get paid, but I haven't done it. I haven't been the guy with the affiliate program to this point, but this is an affiliate program. So it's like I give John Smith, and they become an FBP ambassador. They market it to their fans. Hopefully, genuinely, obviously, and then their fans are like, "Oh, that's cool. John Smith likes this. Let me go over to FBP and grab something." So they click John Smith's link because they can support them. They get 10% off or whatever. That's like there's got to be incentive built in all this. So John's got to get something out of it for marketing it. The customer's got to get something out of it for using the link, and and then you as the company, as FBP, as like the brand, get basically. I just thought about this today. Let's say that you have a product and you want to advertise it somehow. You want to do paid advertising. You have a bunch of options, but like let's just compare this one to like advertising on Facebook. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe you can pay like $50 in Facebook ads, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee whatsoever that you'll get anything, and you will lose $50. Like the worst you could do is minus 50, and the best you could do is you could sell a lot, but the worst you can do is minus 50. Well, in this case, if you give people codes and they review your shit, and even if nobody buys anything, like maybe you have to give some clothes away, maybe you have to give some clothes away or give them on a discount to like John Smith or whatever, if he's going to be like a marketer. But the worst that happens there is that you can't lose any money in a sense. I'm not going to say you can't lose any money, but you don't actually pay for the marketing until they make a sale, because it's totally commission. There's no actual payment in a sense. Like again, you might have to pay them in clothes, but I don't know. It's not like necessarily like super, neither one is probably like better than the other. I'm just saying that I've seen this before, and I want to partner with some people that actually want to, on this side of things, like we're going to have people on the team, right? People that like help and work and do all this sort of stuff. And then there's also going to be people that work on the brand side of things, that or like the actual marketing of the side of things, and not like on the social media, like their own shit, like just a brand ambassador type thing here that I described. That is awesome. I'm excited for that. And I want to try to start getting like one or two people just to kind of see how that's going to work. Because to do that, I will have to spend a little bit of money on the actual system, probably about $150 per year for something to tie into the back end of Fueled by Progress. But I think it'll be definitely worth it, and it'll be pretty dope. So I don't know. I'm excited for that, honestly. Really excited for that. But at the same time, though, I keep going back and forth. Like I don't really know. I don't know if now's the right time to do like an affiliate program. But I know that it's dope. I know that's a really cool thing. So I don't know. But these 4 things certainly need to happen. We need more listener support, potentially sponsors, a way to join the team, and brand ambassadors and things like that. So that's just kind of where we're at. All right, so here's the thing. I want to do a little market research, maybe do a little building depending on what I can kind of like get done here. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's talk about podcast stuff. So let's say top podcasts. And then while we're at it, we're just going to open Alpha Elite too, because this is I give them a lot of traffic because I look at this site all the time. And then we'll go down here. We'll go top podcasts. And what the fuck is this? Okay. A photo gallery. I'm not even going to click through that. All right. Is this actually in the number one podcast? A year? The Bible in a year? What? Okay. Mommy Doomsday. All right. I need something that's a little more indie than this. Because they need to be able to, like, earn your leisure. All I want is, like, a podcast that is not super duper mainstream. I know I put in here top podcast, but, like, I want, like, something that might be like, yo, let's try Serial. I've heard of Serial. I don't know, though. I don't know if that's playing audio. I apologize. I just want a link. I just literally want a link that says, okay. Something like that, but that's stupid as hell. Don't like that. This is dumb. I've heard of Serial, but that's pretty stupid. All right, back to the drawing board there. I looked at Pat McAfee. Really didn't like his website at all. I should do website reviews. I should. Really hate this. This is just hard to look at and hard to see because, like, you can't see any of the fucking shit. FanDuel, just sign up randomly. I thought this was absolutely hilarious. SeatGeek, use McAfee for $20 off your first order. Use Pat for $10 off your first order. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Partnerships. I like the partnerships tab that he had here. This was okay. Partner with Pat McAfee Show. Get started below. Name, email, blah, 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 company, website, estimated budget, message. Something like this. I could easily make, obviously, a form. I'm just trying to think about how I guess for a partnership, I could just get the conversation started. I guess I could just get the conversation started via a form. The affiliate thing is different because you got to, like, do a lot more shit and people got to get, like, paid out that way. But, like, a partnership, I don't know. This is one good one. Let me show you Alpha Elite's thing here. So, like, Alpha Elite at the bottom, they have a thing called influencers. And then they have this influencer program, and I'm looking at all sorts of things. I'm looking at, like, the way that they structure it too. Like, this is on a totally different site. Like, it's on a different platform. It's called Refusion rather. And, so they have influencer program. They have some markup here or whatever, some copy. And then they have apply now. And, they have email, full name, yada, yada, whatever. And that makes sense. And then I also found a couple other things. So, like, let's stop. I'm all over the place because that's what I do. But if we're on here and we go down to become an FBP ambassador, I think it would be really cool. Hey, what's up, man? Or woman, I'm not sure. Sama Lama Ding Dong. This is a company that I have. It's called fueledbyprogress.com. Well, it's Fueled by Progress, and this is the website. And it's a podcast. I'm building an apparel company out of it, and then, like, also kind of like a community-based thing. So right now I'm just kind of doing some market research on other sites. And we are probably going to build some things in here just to, kind of, one of the things that I want to do is I want to have ambassadors, brand ambassadors. So I'm trying to figure out, like, good ways to kind of do that and just, like, see other people and, like, kind of how they do all sorts of shit and stuff like that. So yeah, fun stuff. If you have any questions about business, finance, web development, podcasting, apparel, I'll do my best to answer. But yeah, so I built this. This is all in WordPress, no Shopify or anything like that. Yep. So I appreciate that. Yep. Like, I don't know, just lots going on, lots doing things. And like I was saying, like, so Alpha Elite, for instance, you should look up Alpha Elite too, because, like, they're a great apparel company that I'm modeling a lot of these things off of, trying to get some good ideas from. And this is kind of like a start in the direction of what that is. How do you go about finding influencers? So that's a good question. Haven't found any yet, but I have a good amount of friends that are like interested kind of in the brand in a sense. And then also, you know, I don't know really. I can't really answer the question definitively. We have 50 subscribers on YouTube, so some people might give a shit about kind of what we're doing so far for the podcast. Once we layer in like an actual physical item, like the clothing that we've started here, right? I think things are gonna start to ramp up a little bit. Most of this stuff is relatively standard right now. Just like hoodies, t-shirts, and we're gonna have a lot more stuff here when I get around to kind of like building out the just continuing to add more products to this. But as we move forward, I want the stuff to get a little more intricate. Like if you look, for instance, like at like an Alphalete, they're like this is more custom clothing. Like they went to it. This is literally how they do this. I know how to do everything. I'm not there yet. I'm going to tell you the quick difference between what they do and what I'm doing so far. What they do to make this shit that you see up here is they go right here. I'm gonna give you the inside scoop into all your stuff here. They literally type in, men's performance stuff. I'll type in Alphalete. I bet you this will yield something. Alibaba.com. Type in Alphalete, and then you have you can kind of see some similarities in some of the clothing because I literally just type. This is Christian Guzman though right here. So this is almost just exactly the same thing that they would have. So things like this, and then you can what this is, the scoops, yeah. Like what this is so Alibaba is is a website to go and source manufacturing predominantly overseas, like in Asia and stuff like that. So what Alphalete and a lot of these brands do is they come on here and they find a manufacturer and they'll say okay, this is literally Christian Guzman's face here. So that either this is one of their products or this is something they're just trying to play around with it or whatever. But the point is that this is a hoodie, okay, obviously. And then I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is the supplier. This is the trading company, the people. There's literally these people right here. I don't know if you can see this. These people right here, Hangnang Kiso Home and Garden or whatever the fuck. They have a company. They have a basically probably a manufacturing facility over in China, okay? And you as a consumer, as a person, could come in here and you'd say, all right, I want mediums of these hoodies and I want them in black and the one piece minimum order. So I guess you can kind of get these on demand in a sense. I don't know, whatever. Every single one has a different thing, but you're basically sourcing manufacturing over there. So buy Steve Trump and sign and get a bunch of influencers, promote it, get some buzz and charge 200% markup. In a way, can I pronounce that again? No, I can't. I can't pronounce it. That's why. I would say yes, maybe, perhaps. As far as that business model, I don't know. Let's look at this for instance. Let's go to men's here, and let's look at a hoodie, just a standard hoodie. Yeah, $70. That's probably a lot for a hoodie. But again, it's all about the problem is when you start out, you have no brand. I think Fuel by Progress is a fucking hell of a brand, in and of itself. If you just heard Fuel by Progress and you thought about it, that's fucking cool. I made that name up. But the point is what the fuck is Alphalete? What the fuck is Nike? It's nothing until people put time and energy and money into the brand, and then they build it. So, as far as the business model goes, I don't know. I think that I actually have no idea how much. I don't know how much this is. I guess I don't know. I don't know how this actually fucking works. Here's the thing. I have people in my network that do this, that go to Alibaba and they get the stuff and they get it sent over here. And that's how it all works and stuff like that. This is how most people do this because it's cheaper to get shit over there. But at the same time, it's kind of shitty in a sense. Even though this is strange, the reason I'm having trouble with this is because this says that minimum order, it's one piece minimum order, and normally I see 100 pieces for a minimum order. But maybe I'm just reading this wrong or whatever. I have no idea. But normally you have to buy 100 pieces, right? Which is kind of cool, kind of bad because, well, that's great. You get them cheaper, but now you have 100 pieces of fucking clothing and you have no idea if they're going to sell or not. So that is difficult. I just went through the process of getting a product custom produced in China. It's an intense process. Yeah. So I've actually had a few conversations with suppliers from Alibaba here. And it's kind of like, you're absolutely right. It is more of like an intense process, because if you're going to do it right, in a sense, then you have to find the supplier. You have to chat with them to see like if they can do the thing that you want, and you should probably have the idea in mind first, right? So here's where it gets confusing. Is like, okay, well, if you just want this hoodie, like maybe they'll just send you this hoodie, you know, like in mediums of this hoodie or something like that. But then you get to the customization. It's like, now you're becoming a fucking apparel designer. Like, you got to customize the logo. So this is it, right? So they'll sell. It looks like they'll sell you the hoodies, whatever, like however many hoodies you want. But if you want to customize shit, then it's minimum order 100 pieces. So if you want to customize logo, if you want customized packaging, graphic customization, customized label, hang tag, like those types of things, which is what all of these clothes have. You know, if we go back to Alpha Elite, I don't know if they're gonna have any I don't know if he'll have any shit like that, but like, somewhere, you know, if you've ever purchased clothing, like, you know that it has like tags on the inside that say shit. It's got tags on the back. It's got, you know, obviously customization on the actual thing. So you're seeing a lot of those things, and that's all done over there, and then they ship it over here, and you have to communicate with them and all sorts of shit. It came to a guy with a 3D file for plastic product, created an injection mold for me. We just finished our first production run. Yeah, exactly. So you're very familiar with the process. You know, it might not be clothing, but it's the same type of shit. It's like, you're communicating with them. You got to figure out how it all works and what you want exactly to be. And the other thing with like clothing, and even like, you know, an actual, you know, product thing, is the first one is probably not going to be right. So you got to get like samples of the clothing, right? So it has this buy samples thing. You know, maybe they'll give you samples of the actual item, just so you can kind of see like the material and everything. But then if you want to customize, like if let's say that I wanted to put like a Fuel by Progress logo on here, and then like the tags and things, and I wanted to get a sample of that, that's probably going to cost me like $50 to $100 from what I've heard, just because they got to do it all one time and then they send it to you. It's like, okay, well, you like that? No. Yes, great, print more. No, we got to revamp it and then send you another sample. So, you know, just a lot of shit there. So I've worked on a lot of the pieces, because I know a lot from the people in my life, and then also people like Christian Guzman, people like Max Tuning, the stuff that I've picked up on, like these other brands that are doing this. And we're just at the point now where we gotta just keep moving forward. Is that we did for FPP? No. So exactly. So this is where I'm at. Like I said, I know this whole schema, this whole, like, you know, the way that this works. But what I've done so far for FPP is not that. So for right now, what we've done so far here for Fuel by Progress is I decided, look, I am just starting out here. I do the podcast every week. That's more of like the thing that I'm doing right now, but I really want to get into apparel, because I really, really want high quality clothing, premium clothing to wear that says Fuel by Progress on it, and just rep that, and just be like, build my own, you know, whatever scale Alpha Elite I can have, right? But Fuel by Progress, because I really believe in this, and I just want to fucking do it. Like, why the fuck not? So, but the thing was, like, I am not comfortable enough yet to go and buy like a shit ton of these clothes, right? Like, and do this process, and I want to kind of ease my way into it. So I was waiting for a very long time, and actually the site was covered. There was nothing really here, but now it's available. You can go on here, you can do whatever you want. You can buy shit. It all works. It's all perfect. But we're just continuing to build up inventory. So what I did though here is I did not do that. The clothing that you see here is actually print on demand from a site called Printful. So if you've never heard of it before, it's a fantastic concept and a fantastic tool for pretty much anything involving clothing that's not like super premium, high-end, customized, and all that crazy stuff. So you heard of that, right? So basically what happens is you come in here, yeah, exactly, print on demand. Yeah, so like here's exactly how this works. So I went into Printful, and I picked one of their items. I picked like, you know, this Gildan hoodie, and I picked it in these different colors, and I designed each one of these. I designed, you know, like I threw the logo on it, you know, and stuff like that. And you could do more. You could put shit on the back and do all sorts of stuff. Changes the price, obviously, so you got to bear in mind of that. Like if you put shit all over it, it's going to be more expensive. So I did that. And like, for instance, I just designed this hoodie, right? Great. So I designed the hoodie, and then they have an integration with WooCommerce and WordPress. So then you just, basically say add to your store, and then you add it on there. You go through some shit. You select the sizes. You make the prices and all that sort of stuff, and you do all that. Fantastic. So then you have a product on your store that you can market, and you can do whatever. I mean, it's a listing on there. You saw it on the shop section. There you go. So then what happens is like, okay, so somebody comes in here and they want a medium, and they add it to their cart. And then they come in here. It's like, okay, cool. Proceed to checkout, yada, yada. And as soon as they buy it, basically, this is how it works. Let's say it's $25. It's plus shipping or whatever, but let's say it's just $25 for easy numbers. Their card gets charged $25. That comes into Stripe for me. Stripe takes their fees or whatever, so I make like $23 or some shit like that. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. But like as soon as that happens, then Printful gets notified, and my card in Printful gets charged. The business card in Printful gets charged, and then they start the order. So it's kind of cool. Print on demand is like a really cool concept. But it's not enough yet. It's not like you can't make custom clothing, obviously, like very print on demand-ish, just because of the nature of it. Like you need to have that stuff in, you need to get like all that big shipment in, and then you need to process it. Now, this is fantastic because Printful even ships that shit directly to the place, like directly to the customer. But yeah, so you give up margin, but you don't really have to do anything yourself. Pretty much, yeah. So like, I'll tell you the numbers right now on this. Like, this shit is very cheap, because I'm literally not right now. Like the stuff on here is basically no profit. Like I think this hoodie, I want to say this hoodie is like about $21 or something. Like when my card gets run at Printful, I want to say it's like $21. The shipping gets passed off, and that's anywhere between like $3 to $6. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the item or whatever. So the customer is going to pay like 31 or something like that, I think, if they buy a hoodie. But again, 6 of it's shipping, and it's just a pass through. Like I don't make any money on that. But just the item cost, I'm pretty sure it's about 21, and then I marked it up to 25. But like Stripe takes money for the processing of the card, so then you're looking at maybe like $23.50 or something like that, because I think that's like 2%. I have no idea. The point is, there's not a lot of money being made on this, and we haven't sold anything, and like it's literally just been the first week for the actual stuff being on here. But the point is that you're absolutely right in that fact. Is like, I just need to design a bunch of clothing, I need to put it on here, and I need to make sure that it's not that shitty. Like, like obviously the clothing is like fine. I have the clothing, I wear the shit. Like it's not bad quality. It's just not fucking Alpha Elite level quality. I am a Pittsburgh guy. A lot of Yinzer guests, yeah. But when you say Yinzer guest, what do you mean by that? How do you find that they're Yinzer guests? But yeah, Squirrel Hill native, nice. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, I am a Pittsburgh guy. West Hills, West South Hills, this area. Oh yes, I do. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yes, yeah, in the bios. Yeah, I've been trying to do that because I have been actually. One of the cool things about this is I have been connecting with more people on LinkedIn and Instagram and things like that. So there's a couple people now that I've met from Wisconsin. I've got another podcast that I do with my girlfriend called AM and the PM, and we just talked to this couple. It's gonna be, it'll drop tomorrow, the episode. We talked to this couple from San Francisco, but they used to be in Pittsburgh, like, all sorts of stuff. So it's really cool. Like I'm really enjoying like the networking side of all this, getting to know people and things like that. But yeah, lots of Yinzers for sure. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I just want to continue to move it forward as best as possible. I don't know. I want to try to move it fast, but at the same time, I just want to make sure that it's pretty good. And I think we can continue to do some of these other things that I was kind of talking about earlier with like the listener support. I really want to do that. I would love to have, if people really are watching every single one of these episodes and they want to support the show, I'm not going to expect it, but I want to give them the opportunity if they can. So, some sort of recurring or just even like one-off, like, donations, things like that. Just, and get them some sort of like a membership thing. Like I don't want you to just give me fucking money. Like I want to be able to give you something back, like a discount on clothing or exclusive content, something like that. And again, like the sponsorships, partnerships area, the join the team stuff, the ambassadors, the influencers, and to go back to that question you had initially, the the influencers, like where do you find influencers? I don't necessarily know, but there's got to be some out there. I mean, there's got to be some people that will enjoy the clothing, even the standard stuff here, that will enjoy it enough. Because again, I'm fucking with myself, because it's like I look at this clothing and I look at this hoodie and it's like, well, this isn't this hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not an Alpha Elite hoodie, but at the same time, it's not complete shit. I mean, it says Fueled by Progress on it. It means something. It might just be a Gildan hoodie with a Fueled by Progress thing on it, but it means something. It's like I'm not at the point yet where the people would be like ambassadors they're ambassadors for the brand. They're not really ambassadors for the straight up for the quality of the clothing, I feel like. And I don't think there's really a problem with that. I just think that right now I'm in the stage where this is more merchandise, I feel. And that's the thing that I didn't ever really want Fueled by Progress to have. I wanted to have like a clothing brand, but I'm happy. I'm becoming more okay with the idea of evolving this into a clothing and apparel brand, rather than just like thinking that I can just go there just in the snap of a finger. Cause I think that's a little naive. I think that I'm personally doing too many things at once to like feel and to just jump into all that in a sense. Like, I don't think I need to do that. I think I can be a little more methodical and just get there and just get like more shit out in the world that says Fueled by Progress. And then hopefully, in a year we can move further. So I don't know if you have one or not, but you need to like be a guest. You need to like be a guest on your own podcast, or what you're doing now. What you're doing and how you got to this point needs to be more exposed. Are you saying this one? Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Are you saying like episode 73? Like where I kind of just said like the future of FBP? It was the future of FBP here on 73. And then I was just me. Like that was literally just me on the bottom. This one here, where I was just talking. I kind of showed the clothes a little bit. I basically said all of this stuff, like where we were in 2019, what 2020 was, and then in 2021, episode where you go all about how you got to this point, quit Remax, went in business. Yeah, no, that's a good point. So here's the thing. So like, where do I begin? So the thing is, this is the thing, is like Fueled by Progress is like one thing, but like MJS Industries is like my parent company, and then I have Szymanski Media, which is like my personal brand and everything that I do, and then Fueled by Progress, which is obviously what we've been talking about here. This looks a lot smoother. I wonder if they updated this. And then AM and the PM is my other podcast that I have with Amanda. And then Find a Tech is like the web development company that builds all this shit. And then Zenith Properties Group is something else that we're going to do later down the line in real estate and such like that. Because I think that is your biggest asset. People, or at least myself, want an out or an alternative to the rat race of life. Looks like you figured out how and got more emphasized. Yes, I appreciate that. And yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm trying to do that more and more. Fuck, they must have updated this. This is way better than it was. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm geeking out about this thing because this is my website, but I think the plugin got updated that moves that sort of shit. Here's the thing. So I have several other websites, and this is my my personal brand like website. And if you notice, like right now, like I'm streaming on Mark J. Szymanski. This is actually what you make is a really good point there, because this is the hard part about this. The hard part The hard part about like building a brand and building like, businesses and things is trying to constantly make it easy for people to understand what you have going on. And I don't want this to necessarily be on my face the whole time, on my video there the whole time. So whatever. So the hard part is exactly like what you said. Like, I know that I have a lot of value just like many other people do, but I gotta transmit it in a better way because there's too much to say. And like, I need to be like sometimes more succinct and just like put it all in one place and things. So here's the deal though. I'll try to explain briefly here. What you're seeing on this screen right now, like this stream, is on my Mark J. Szymanski Twitch channel or YouTube channel or wherever you happen to be watching, right? So like we're streaming in multiple places and it's on the MJS brand stuff. So I have all of these are for MJS, but then I also have everything else for FBP. So it's like there's the reason that I did that, and the reason I think it's cool is like it's cool, but it's also like you have to, I try to be methodical and structured. So anything that I do, anything about my story, anything about like, what I've done to this point, the brands that I have, I'm trying to put that under the MJS brand because it's like my personal brand. It's like what I did. But then if you go over to FBP, I want it to be about the podcast, the other people, the clothing, the community that we're building. And then also, maybe within here, like you were saying, like right here, like in the about or something like that, I'm going to this is not done yet, but like something like this where, you can learn more about, the situation that, like, I don't know. Like I want this to be mostly about FBP, but at the same time, I have to try to tie it back to myself, but I don't want it to be all about me because that's what like MJS is about. Like MJS is literally all about me, like everything about, like the facts about me, my influences, the gear that I use, my story, like shit like that. And then it's also like me giving everything that I know, like anything that I learn or shit like that, like resources, good reads, like, anything like that. So I try to be, like I said, I try to be as structured as possible in all this because there is kind of like a lot of shit that I'm trying to build at one time. It's all going well, and I like I said, like you said there, I quit my job in January 2020, and yeah. Here's the thing. Here's one random thing, but it's completely it's on point with that. The biggest place that I am failing, like by fucking far, I'm working every day on podcasts. I'm working every day on like video content on like even like on YouTube, like even like over here. Like I have a fucking channel and I got 300 subscribers. A lot of them are lives, and then I don't know. You can't just put in the uploads. That's silly. But like videos and stuff like that, like affiliate marketing things, talking about bank accounts, talking about like different other things that I'm learning, setups, all sorts of shit like that. But like I'm putting all that information out there. I'm trying to do my best that I can on that. I'll tell you without a doubt. I know this is a big problem, and I don't lose sleep about this, but I do like really get upset at myself for not doing this. The biggest place, bar none, the biggest failure that I have right now is that I am not leaning more into I am not leaning further into micro content. Like I do these streams and you can see some of them are like, an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. And we get a couple people very gracious, very, very appreciative. Thank you guys so much. But at the same time, like it's the same thing with the podcasts. So let's go over to channels for a second and let's go to Fuel by Progress. Like this is what I mean. Like I have a Fuel by Progress FBP clips channel and I'm not posting enough on there. Same thing for AM and the PM, and same thing for like TikTok. Like we don't have any we don't have any videos on there because like I don't want to say I'm lazy because I'm working every day, but I'm not prioritizing those types of things. So we need to focus on taking these out, these hours and hours of content and taking the best parts of them and pulling them out of there and then putting them on, because like I have so much content. Like the content is the for the first time in my life, well not really the first time, but like in this past year I've made so much content, like all these podcasts and things, but nobody is gonna just click on Like 50 people clicked on this one, but nobody's like, if you just see FBP 76 Benjamin Cartwright, like that's a fantastic episode, but nobody's just gonna click on that because like again, the title thing, like I could fuck with the titles too, but like even the titles, like that's not really gonna help me. What I need is like 2 to 15 minute max clips that like say exactly. I'll show you exactly what the fuck I mean. Why the fuck not? I do this so often, but like I'll show you. It's literally this is it. This is it right here. Right here. This is exactly what I mean. This is why Joe Rogan is so popular. I mean, he has famous people on, but this is why he has people on. This is why he's so popular. And he did a fucking real stupid thing by moving totally to Spotify, but I'm gonna leave that out of it. Like, will Conor McGregor still be competitive in MMA? Like, I don't know who that fucking guy is, but if I care about this question, like maybe I know that. It's like those are the things that I'm missing out on. I am missing out myself, totally 100% my fault. I am not developing enough micro content from the macro content that I have. That's the problem. That is the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem, the biggest reason why we have not grown to the level that I feel like we should yet. But at the same time, I am very optimistic for the future because that the only place to go is up. I think the title we should have instead of the names something like example of how John Smith quit. Yeah, I would probably what I would probably do. I would. How would I do it? Buddy of mine, another good podcast. You should go subscribe to. I just had Jeff Fieldhouse actually on the show. On Fueled by Progress. He will be next week from today. Something like this is probably something like I would do, where it's like, like a title, exactly like you said, Shane, like a title, and then also like, but put the name in there, obviously, something like that. So, I don't know, but yeah. So titles, but honest to God though, the fucking micro content is beyond important, and I'm just not doing it. But we will get there. We will get there because this is literally how my life is going so far. So like, let me just explain. Let me just real quickly, just run you through my life. Like for the last 7 days, I've been working on this, right? Which is weird. What the hell's going on in this? But the last 7 days, I've been working on this. But like the previous 7 days before that, I was working on getting a proposal out for a Find It Tech site. For a possible website that I'll build for a client. And this is the website this is my web development company site right now, right? So like I was working on like some contracts and things like that, and I was focusing on it's like I'm actually so happy that I have so many things going on because I like go from this thing. I really feel like this, and I need to make more content on this too. It's like I'm building a little city, right? Szymanski Media, Fueled by Progress, AM and the PM, Find It Tech. And it's like one day I'll go over and I'll build like a floor. Like they're each like going to be skyscrapers. And like they're all on like the second floor right now. And then I'll go over to AM and the PM and I'll build like, I'll go over to Find It Tech and I'll build like a floor there, like a story. And then like the next week I'll go over and I'll build a story on FBP. Now you could make the claim that like, Mark, that's fucking stupid. Why are you doing that? Why wouldn't you just build one up? It's like, motherfucker, I don't care. It's like, I'm working on all these things. I love them all the same. Like I love building websites. Dealing with clients is tough, but I really love teaching websites. Like I just taught my cousin some shit about websites. Like that's awesome. I love sharing that info. I'd love to make more videos on that too. So like that's the web development thing. I love this idea of clothing. I love the idea of podcasting. I love having great conversations with people. And then what am I going to do? Just not love myself too? Like, I mean, anything that I think of, anything that I ever fucking, just like my brand is like one of my favorite things. Cause I can just put whatever the fuck I want on here. Like it's like there's, whatever, it's me. Like you literally can't tell me what not to put on here, So I don't know. And then also like, I mean, just stuff like this is highly underrated. Why is this being so slow? Like things like that you can do on here are just highly underrated. As you try to build more of a following, people try to like, just more people know your name and stuff like that. People might be interested in like what you carry, the filming equipment that you use and all this sort of stuff. And I threw all these things on here, and these are all Amazon affiliate links. That's passive income. If people click on that and they use it, couple bucks here and there. just affiliate marketing stuff. So yeah, beautiful PC there we have built. But yeah, so all that sort of stuff. So I'm enjoying it. I think that we're moving in the right direction. But yeah, that's kind of, we got a bunch of shit going on. We got a bunch of shit going on. So, what? Interesting. I don't know what that is. Okay. Here's the thing though. So we did all that. We have all this stuff going on. I'm still fucking crazy about this. Oh my. Okay. It's still scrolling. Fuck. They really made this way better. This was not good before. I am so excited about that because that makes that website look so much better. All right. Well, I'm excited about that. But aside from that, let's get out all this stuff and let's go back over to here because there were a couple other brands that I kind of wanted to look at. And I've never looked at this one on I never looked at this one on the computer, I don't think. Actually, let me go back for a second. Okay. Because I just changed the listing on Fueled by Progress as well. It says Fueled by Progress, let's keep going, and then I changed like the stuff that you have in here. I don't think there's no way that Google already indexed it. No. So like this is what I changed. Like this is gonna say Fueled by Progress, pipe, let's keep going. So let's keep going is kind of like the mantra, part of the mantra. Like Fueled by Progress is relatively self-explanatory when you actually think about it, but let's keep going is kind of like something else that I say. And then I also say like stay fueled by progress, but I'm not gonna, it doesn't make any sense like right there. So then I kind of like wrote something else in here. So we got all that kind of going on. So hopefully when Google re-indexes the stuff, we'll do that. I want to look at this brand. I know the owner of this brand. This is really crazy that he has this video on here. I am really interested in that. Interesting. That doesn't make any sense. So if you know the owner of this brand, I don't know him personally. I know this guy actually right here. That's jumping rope right now. Just had him on the podcast, Liam Carlin, great guy. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to do more market research, and I know that this gentleman that I was going to meet one day but did not get the chance to, probably will at some point, has this brand, and it's just the same type of thing. It's like an Alpha Elite type of thing. There's a lot of other brands that I know that are similar in nature. So I'm just trying to do market research, just kind of see what people have. That's what I do, and then we all can work together and become one big community of people that sell shit. But this is something interesting. It's kind of difficult to see. So let me just talk about that. I'll just talk about whatever I see. Whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't understand this. Because you give your email and then you get 10% off. Is it just like 10% off just to get on the email list? But like I kind of want people to make accounts like on the website. I don't know if people are into that or not. But I have a login thing. It's pretty dope. And then you could have all your information on there. So I don't know. I mean, I could do this too. It's an idea, but like I have that. So that's one part of it. Let's see. The thing that I'm interested in for this website specifically, that's cool. It's a cool little thing. The thing that I'm interested specifically for this website is if this guy, who I don't know, but again, maybe one day we'll meet, if he has anything about himself on here. Like, I think this brand is completely like standalone, which is good and bad in some ways. Like, it's like, yeah, kind of crazy. Doing well, absolutely. It's just interesting because it's interesting to me because I go back and forth. It's like long term, you probably don't want people to like have to know you in order to know your brand. Like you want the brand to become bigger than you. But I kind of feel though, like at the beginning, especially like I'm hosting the podcast and stuff, like I want people to know that I am the person behind Fueled by Progress. Like, you know, because it makes I don't know. I hope it makes you feel a little bit better about the brand rather than you're just like buying some random shit like you're a tactical chest pack. Okay, that's wild. What the fuck? He's got all sorts of shit. Those are interesting. Wow. Wow, we're doing some serious market research here. That's crazy. Wow, that is real weird. Interesting. I don't know. But from what I can tell, there's not even like an about page, which that kind of upsets me. In a way. I mean, you know, and more than anything kind of just makes me sad because it's like I'm sure this guy has a great story of how he built this, and I would like to hear about it. But there's nothing there. This is pretty clean though. I love the white site. The matte white site like this is cool. The material. I went with the obviously the black everywhere. But this looks bad right now. I gotta fix this. But something like this would be kind of cool. Fuck this stuff. We're just doing some random research now. This is kind of clean. I like this look. I gotta figure out like I don't even have any of this shit though. Like I don't have like a return policy or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure what the return policy is for some of that stuff. Privacy policy. Got to figure out all this shit too. Yeah. Shine the light law. Yeah. So doesn't really matter right now. We're working on it, but this is interesting. How is this stuff made? I'm doing some deep diving here. Don't tell them. I don't know if this is going to help me or not. Because this looks... Ask a question. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I want to build a fucking megalodon of a website. Not sure about reviews though. Like reviews on the website. I mean, I think they could be good. I'm not worried about like getting bad reviews. I'm just like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of sloppy in a sense. And do you have to log in to write a review? Like, okay, it's not working. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. I hate the word collection. Like, I do and I don't. Like, I don't know. I'm super fucking interested in this right now. We might have to do some interesting research here. How much are those? There's no way. I just wish I understood where people get this shit. I mean, I do sort of, but I don't actually know if it's. Let's see. Let's see something here. FBP. Printful. Are we on the FBP one? All right, so this is what we're doing right now. This is our Printful stuff here, playing around with a couple things. Got a couple on there already. I want to see this for a second. I don't think that this is there, but the wording of that was very interesting. The way that the description was written is very interesting. What? No. Huh. What the fuck? There's no way. There's no fucking way. Is everything just say the same shit? Wow. This is pretty interesting. Might have made a find here. If you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, if I'm just garbling here, here's what I'm saying. Is I'm on Printful. What you're seeing right here is Printful. Okay, so let me back up. So I'm on Printful. This is our FBP thing. And I came in here and I said, all right, new product, right? And I went to sweatpants and joggers. And I went to, let's go here, maybe. Like I went to this one, for instance, right? Like this random pair of joggers. And then I clicked on product and info. And then I saw this information here. So like this is the description of this product. Now this one isn't the same thing. Like I'm gonna get out of this because I thought that might have been closer, but it's not. So let me do this again. So I come in here and I go sweatpants and joggers, and I go unisex joggers, and there's these jerseys ones, right? And I go in here and I say, actually, let's do athletic heather per se, and I go left leg, right leg. What is it, only down the side though? That's very strange. Can you do embroidery? No, it's not embroidery though. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. All right, well now I have to look at this. So, wow. Okay. Hang on a second. This will all make sense in 1 second. What the fuck? Yeah, I get it. So like, so here's my thought process. This is embroidery. This is on here. Done. Whatever. Save product template. And then now we have these unisex joggers. And I wanted to see like the information. Like that's so weird. It doesn't look. It's right fucking there. Motherfucker. God damn it. All right. So here's the thing. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. Can I download the mockups? Printful is... there's too many things going on in my head right now. I'm so sorry because I'm not making any fucking sense. I was looking on this Apex site. Okay. I was looking on this Apex site. And I was looking at this stuff. And I have just now realized that I feel terrible. Because this is on a stream. But I did make a discovery here, And I don't really feel terrible because it doesn't matter. I mean, again, this is the thing. It's like you could buy something for $10 and sell it for $1,000. It's all about the branding and everything. But I'm interested as a person on this side of this thing who's trying to build a brand, what these other people that seemingly are very successful are doing. And these are literally, I'm almost positive these are Printful joggers. Like these are just these joggers right here. Because everything basically matches up. Like all the colors, black, navy, black heather. And then, yeah, they are. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Although I still don't understand that though. I guess that's embroidered on there. Yeah. Interesting. So like, okay, so for instance, this is a good example though. So like if I wanted to add these joggers to the store, right? I kind of hate the logo. I love and hate the FBP logo at the same time because it's like real weird. But if we did that and we go to proceed to mockups, this is literally the mockup. Add details. There's that. Joggers. Yep, that's literally the exact same description now. Okay. Does he delete the... Wow, he even deletes the Honduras thing. Okay. Anyway, so we have this, and then if we go to pricing, so these joggers would cost me $23.50. Okay, so that's quite the markup. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. That's interesting. That's crazy, though. Where's he getting these, though? Next level. Oh. Well, that was easy. Okay. Is this a... See, like, all I know is Printful. So maybe there's other options. Like, maybe there's, like, other... Maybe there's other things. Maybe there's other brands that I can... Do I have to buy this? Log in to see price. What the fuck? Interesting. This is muy interesante. Because here's the thing, okay? I'm anxious to get better clothing. But when I get better clothing, I am going to have to probably ship the shit as well. Unless Next Level has some sort of thing. Unless these brands have some sort of something going on here. It's very weird though. Hang on a second. Let's back out of this. Let's go back. Let's do some more research. The brands, t-shirts, brands. Next Level. You got to be fucking kidding me. No, they don't have that one though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, worldwide delivery. No. Now I'm just thinking like, this is super interesting. So they have Next Level on here, on Printful, but none of those look good. If Printful was just a little bit better, but this is a 276210. The trouble is, let me see something here. Worldwide. What the fuck? Get out of here. Is there... Where's the slider at? There's some sort of... Where the hell's the... There's some sort of setting in here where I can see, like, if it's... where I can say, like, I want all of the products or I want some of the products. But I don't know if that... Oh, Jesus. What is happening here? Uno momento. This is crazy. What the fuck, man? Oh. Interesting. All right. Maybe that was good. Interesting. I can't get over those fucking joggers. Let's try this again. Shirts. Hand is sweaty. Next level. Nope, still the same. 6210. Interesting. Here's the thing. We need higher quality products, but if we can get print on demand high quality products, that would be something. Let's try it. Next level. Print on demand. Okay. Now we're talking. Maybe. Maybe not. Site is kind of shitty. Tri-blend shirt. I just want the 6.2 whatever. There it is. Okay. Start designing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't work. That one doesn't say what it is. Wait a fucking minute. I don't think they'll do this because I don't think this is the same type of shit. But like when I started this, I went on Alibaba and I said like ever forward t-shirt. And I basically found the same type of thing. This is so kind of crazy. Like this is kind of crazy. This is... I think this is literally... What the hell is viscose? What the hell? I mean, obviously Alpha Elite is like actually a fucking pioneer. Like they're actually moving shit. They're making things. So I guess like that's probably not where to start. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, here's what we're going to do. Here's my bulletproof plan. Here's my bulletproof plan. We are going to make more printful items, specifically all of the ones... Can't even see the fucking paper. Specifically, all of the ones that I trademarked, because Fueled by Progress is pending a trademark right now. So we are going to make products for all of the things that I trademarked, and then and we're gonna try to price them really accordingly, like basically dirt cheap to undercut everything, because it's hard for me to say with a straight face like that this hoodie right here, this just standard Gildan hoodie with Fueled by Progress written on it, is like worth fucking $40,000. I don't know. That's kind of tough for me. But it's definitely worth something, and I think it's worth more as the brand grows. So, oh jeez. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start there, and we're gonna try to continue to make obviously the brand better, the clothing better, and everything like that. But that's where we're gonna start. We're gonna hit everything on this trademark stuff here, and then and we're just gonna continue to move forward after that. We're gonna continue to build the brand and get the clothing to better quality and all that sort of shit. Pretty standard. But there is definitely people already out there that are charging a fuck ton of money for printful items. So, yeah. We might undercut them. Undercutting is tough, though, because I feel like sometimes people might think, why is this so cheap? I don't know. $80, though. Was that $80 marked down to fucking 50 for those joggers? Don't know about that. It's all right. Okay. I am probably... I don't know what else I need to do here. I was thinking about doing some work, but I don't know what I need to do. I need to do some experimentation, I think. And I need to get more water. I'm pretty sleepy, so I'm probably going to hop off here. But this was fun. I appreciate everybody that slid through. Thank you so much. We learned a lot. Yeah, Discord, website, all that jazz. We're coming. We're coming for it. This is going to be dope. Thank you for tuning in. See you later.